Morning all. I made good time today. I'm on a Houston multi-drop and we picked up I got up at 4, picked it up at 5. I was out of there by half 5. You can see what's on behind me, and it's fridges to shops, and I've been dead lucky. I've got Oxford going back to Aylesbury, which is near my house, which is a bit of a double-edged sword because I don't want to end up near my house at 11 o'clock in the morning, because then I've got to go away again. I'll end up near my house at like 5 o'clock in the evening. Another video which someone asked a question about, where, you know, how far do you go to pick up, and it's more to it than that, but not much more to it than that, but we will do a video. Anyway, today's video, as I've got a bit of time, is from my mate David Winter. Now, he kind of got me into the YouTube thing. He's got his own channel, David Winter, and if you're into guitars or geezer food, he's kind of like me. He's a black cab driver. He's got his own channel out anyway, and we've been having a bit of a debate about flasks. So guys, feel free to join in. Now, when I started, I'll give you a bit of background. I come from a family of market traders, as you probably know, so I'm used to early mornings. And when I was younger, my dad was the kind of guy, he'd get up early and then he'd sort of have a shower, and then he'd go downstairs and he'd boil the kettle, and then he'd make himself a flask, and he'd put tea in a coffee, then he'd come and get me out of bed, and every morning he'd open that door and he'd go, "Rise and shine," and I used to think, "I'll give you rise and shine," because it's 5:30 on a Saturday morning and all my mates were lying in bed and going to football, and I was going to go stand on a record stool. But there you go, where's the money? But I can never work out why he made a flask, because in them days they sell tea and coffee on the wagons on the market. A cup of tea was like 50p, or coffee was 50p, but he didn't want to pay the 50p. But then my dad also came from a very different time, you know. It was different then. He had hand-me-downs. I think he used to go to school in a dress, you know, so it was harder. Having money was harder. Well, anyway, that was my dad. Now, when I started with the courier thing, I kind of didn't bother with flasks. You just get up in the morning, you go to work. I've got my squash in the bottle or something like that, or water. The problem is, I mean, now you're out on the road, you can stop anywhere. You can stop Starbucks or Costa's. They've got drive-throughs. They don't tend to take Lutons or high wheelbases because of the height restriction, but you can put in and get yourself a nice cup of coffee. Two problems with this. Firstly, you've got to stop for 15 minutes to get one. Well, that's cutting it your day. And secondly, whereas my dad used to resent paying 50p for a cup of coffee, I resent paying £3, £4 for a cup of coffee. It's coffee you get. So I decided to start. Well, what happened was, I thought I'll get one of those warm cups. And hello, sir. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just get it all open, mate.
Fantastic. Thank you. I'll get one of them cups so that if I'm sitting having a drink with the family in the morning, I'll make a coffee. And then for Christmas, my wife bought me this little flask with a tiny little top on it. And I thought, that's pathetic. And then I had to do a long run to Newcastle. She said, "Shall I make you a flask?" I went, "Yeah, that'd be lovely." And then I thought I quite enjoyed that. And then I started making one every day. Now I'd be lost without it. So that's the flask debate. Dave says I'm sad. He says people that have flasks are sad. Be right with you, sir. People that have flasks are sad, and people who also carry little bags like that one to work are also sad. You see, the thing about the bag is it's got this thing here. The flask goes in there. Anyway, that's the flask debate. Let me know. Do you carry a flask? Do you not carry a flask? Should I carry a flask? Am I sad? We know the answer to the last one. That's today's report from Peter, the courier driver, the man on the road. Literally. Take care, take money. I'm going to help this man take these boxes in. Bye.